I know I am the king when I jump in the ring. The fighter's swagger still courses through Wally Carr. One of Australia's best Aboriginal boxers, Carr enjoyed a stellar career that spanned 100 professional bouts over 15 years, but later he became a drug-dependent alcoholic who was forced to sleep in abandoned houses. I parade, I show off, Carr tells the BBC in Sydney. Probably the only person in the world that can do it the way I did it was Muhammad Ali, because I danced, I smiled. I was very good, I've never been counted out. But beneath the showman's bluster there is a lingering sense of injustice that Australia has never fully appreciated his remarkable achievements. Born in the New South Wales community of Wellington, Carr was taken from his mother as a young child and brought up by 6 different families in 6 different towns. It was the bullying and beatings at the hands of schoolyard thugs that would stir a fighter's instinct and forge a path to a life in the ring. I came to Sydney when I was 16 and I stayed with my auntie, he says. She had the TV on one night and the fights were on, and all these black fellas are fighting. I said, Auntie, how much do the black fellas get a fight? She said $1.50, 29 pounds, $36, $1.100 a fight. I said, oh, fair dinkum? I said, well, that's me, I am going to learn to fight, because I was only getting $1.32 a week wages. His first visit to the gym was a gory experience, but even in those very early days he showed a fierce sparring partner what he was made of. He punched the so-and-so out of me, Carr says. I had blood pouring out of me but I wouldn't go down naturally, and the trainer said, you're not real good at fighting, brother, but you've got plenty of ticker. Carr is 63. He is a tall and charismatic, and bears contorted teeth, a reminder of past battles that saw him hold 12 titles in 6 divisions. He quit boxing in the mid-1980s, but by then his life had begun to unravel. Gripped by drug and alcohol addiction, he became destitute. It would be the toughest fight of his life. I slept in a park for 3 years, slept in empty houses, very heavy on marijuana, very heavy on cocaine, and one of my daughters came over to visit me and found me on a footpath, he recalls. I'd just had a heart attack. I just said enough is enough and I stopped everything that day. And at the moment I am going very well. 7 years ago, Carr was introduced to Australian author Gail Sobot, who agreed to write his story of struggle and success. The project took the pair from the male-dominated world of boxing to the desert, and into close-knit rural communities. The book, My Longest Round, is laced with tales of gangsters, hunting gonas, a type of lizard, and indigenous politics. Wally was the last of the 15 rounders, so it is something that should be spoken about more, Sobot says. Although there has been some recognition since the book, there could be more, definitely. His story is a metaphor for what is happening in Australia. It is a metaphor to show that Aboriginal people are fighting and will continue to fight and will win, eventually. Carr was inducted into the Australian Boxing Hall of Fame in 2010, joining a formidable list of legends including Lionel Rose, the first Indigenous Australian to win a world title, Jeff Fenech and Kostya Tszyu.